drive you call. Pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson. Are you with me?
She is now on the Arby's payroll, is what is happening. And maybe Arby's is going to snap back to relevance now. Here she is in the new shirt that we saw her in this weekend. Hot girls eat Arby's. And apparently sizes small and large have already sold out on the Arby's web. This is a big day for Arby's.
What happens when raw talent, fierce confidence, and relentless ambition collide? You get Sophie Cunningham, a player who has flipped the WNBA on its head.
Whoa! Okay. Yeah! Well, there she is. Sam, Miss Boss. Please, that is the school night. Please, girl. Who said that? Hey, if you're one of my friends and you're on here, comment. Miss you. I don't know if any of my friends are on here. Whoa, bro. Absolutely not. No, thank you.
From her gritty beginnings as a scrappy, hard-nosed role player to becoming one of the most talked-about athletes in the game today, Sophie has transformed herself into a powerhouse on and off the court.
I'm just sitting here, and this WNBA draft, these rookies, their outfits have popped off. They look good. They look real damn good. Jeez.
It's not just her game that turns heads. Sophie's striking looks and undeniable presence make her a star in every sense of the word. With a sharp, athletic frame and a style that speaks volumes, she exudes confidence before she even steps onto the floor.
Okay, sometimes, girl. Thank you. I did kinda. Is this where you guys want us? No, we'll have you. Okay.
Yeah. You better pose.
I love it. You guys can borrow it if you want it.
No.
She isn't just known for her sharp shooting or aggressive defense, she's become an icon, blending style, strength, and influence in a way that very few athletes ever do. It's not just about basketball anymore, it's about who she is, how she carries herself, and the way she dominates every room she walks into.
We're happy to be here.
Sophie's journey isn't just inspiring, it's groundbreaking. So what makes her stand out? Let's dive into the story of how Sophie Cunningham went from a role player to a cultural force.
Sophie Cunningham, who's wearing a mic for us today. Let's take a listen in to the sounds of the game.
Born and raised in Columbia, Missouri, Sophie Cunningham had athletics running through her veins from an early age. Her family's deep roots in sports played a significant role in shaping her future. Her mother, Paula, was a college-level javelin thrower, and her father, Jim, was a former football player. Sophie's love for sports was ingrained in her life from the start. She was a natural competitor, earning a black belt in Taekwondo at just 6 years old. From that point on, it was clear Sophie was destined for greatness. But Sophie's path to basketball stardom wasn't a typical one.
What inspired these fit? Last trip of the West Coast? Just two cowgirls. That's it.
Love him, love him.
In high school, she was known not only for her prowess on the court, but also for her versatility. She didn't just excel in basketball. Sophie played volleyball and even made a name for herself as the kicker on the football team after a starter's injury. She wasn't afraid to step outside of her comfort zone to prove herself. It was this combination of skill, grit, and determination that set Sophie apart and set the stage for her basketball career. Sophie's transition to college basketball was seamless. At the University of Missouri, she quickly became a standout player on the Tigers' women's basketball team. By the time she left college, Sophie was not only the all-time leading scorer in Missouri women's basketball history, but also one of the top players in the nation. With 2187 career points, Sophie became a fixture in college basketball. She set records for most free throws made and three-point shooting percentage, among others. Her college career was nothing short of spectacular. She averaged 17.8 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 2.8 assists per game in her senior year and earned all SEC honors 3 times. Sophie's ability to take over games and hit clutch shots at critical moments made her a fan favorite and a key player for Mizzou. Her performances earned her third-team All-American honors and solidified her as one of the premier talents heading into the WNBA draft. Sophie Cunningham's entry into the WNBA was nothing short of highly anticipated. Selected 13th overall in the 2019 draft by the Phoenix Mercury, Sophie was ready to take on the challenges of professional basketball. Known for her gritty play, she quickly earned a reputation for her hustle, toughness, and defensive prowess. Over her 6 seasons with the Mercury, Sophie played a crucial role as a versatile player who could contribute in many different areas of the game, including defense, rebounding, and leadership. Her numbers may not always jump off the page, but Sophie's impact was undeniable. Averaging 8.9 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 1.1 assists per game, Sophie played with a fierce determination that made her an asset to her team. Her role as a role player on a star-studded team was pivotal in maintaining the Mercury's competitive edge. In January 2025, Sophie Cunningham was traded to the Indiana Fever. This trade marked a significant shift in Sophie's career, allowing her to step into a new leadership role with the Fever. While she was no longer just a gritty role player, Sophie had to embrace the responsibility of leading a young team that was in the midst of rebuilding, and she did so with style. Sophie became a vocal presence in the locker room and on the court, guiding the younger players and instilling a sense of toughness and grit that had been her trademark. In a game against the Connecticut Sun, Sophie showed just how much she had grown as a leader when she intervened to defend her teammate Caitlin Clark, who had been physically attacked by an opponent. Sophie's no-hesitation shove of the Suns player became a defining moment of her career. That moment wasn't just about protecting a teammate, it was about setting the tone for the team's culture, letting everyone know that Indiana was not to be messed with. While Sophie's on-court performances have been stellar, it's her presence off the court that has truly set her apart. Sophie's fashion choices have garnered widespread attention, particularly when she wore a Hot Girls Eat Arby's shirt before a game. That shirt wasn't just a fashion statement, it was a calculated power move that helped Sophie secure a brand deal with Arby's. The shirt went viral, and within 24 hours, it was sold out. This fashion moment wasn't just about looking good, it was about Sophie using her platform to make a statement, both on and off the court. She wasn't just playing basketball, she was changing the game. Sophie's social media presence, particularly on TikTok, has further amplified her cultural impact. With raw, unfiltered content showing behind-the-scenes moments, workout routines, and quirky personality traits, Sophie connected with fans in ways few professional athletes ever do. She's not trying to be someone she's not. Sophie is authentically herself, and fans appreciate that. As a result, her TikTok following has exploded, and she's become one of the most relatable athletes in the world. Sophie's boldness isn't just limited to her fashion choices and social media antics. She's not afraid to speak her mind, even when it means facing consequences. After posting a sarcastic video on TikTok criticizing officiating following a game, Sophie was fined $500 by the WNBA. But instead of backing down, Sophie stood her ground, and the internet took notice. The video went viral, amassing over 1.3 million views, and Sophie became an icon for speaking out against the league's policies. Her willingness to challenge authority only made her more respected and relatable to her fans. Sophie's leadership on the court is one of the most valuable aspects of her game. While her statistics may not always reflect her impact, Sophie's leadership, energy, and intensity are impossible to ignore. Whether she's on the floor or on the sidelines, Sophie's presence is felt. She's the first to jump off the bench to celebrate a big play, the first to encourage her teammates after a tough possession, and the first to challenge her teammates to be better. Her leadership extends to the locker room, where she takes younger players under her wing, guiding them through the challenges of the league. Sophie doesn't just play the game, she elevates the players around her. It's this quality that makes her a true leader, someone who leads by example and by action. One of the most iconic moments of Sophie's career came during a game against the Connecticut Sun. After Caitlin Clark was poked in the eye during a rebound battle, Sophie stormed into the fray, shoving an opponent to the ground to defend her teammate. Sophie was ejected from the game for the flagrant foul, but the emotional charge that followed the incident was palpable. The moment signified more than just an individual play. It symbolized the protective, no-nonsense mentality that Sophie brings to every game. It unified the team, energized the fans, and sent a clear message to the league. Indiana's players would never back down. As Sophie continues to dominate on the court and build her brand off it, her influence extends beyond basketball. Recently, Sophie was offered a spot in Women of Wrestling, a league co-owned by Jeannie Buss. This offer is a testament to Sophie's undeniable presence and ability to capture attention. As an athlete with cross-industry appeal, Sophie is poised to explore new avenues in entertainment, using her platform to inspire and entertain fans in ways no one has seen before. Sophie Cunningham's story is far from over. From her early days in Columbia, Missouri, to her rise as a WNBA star and cultural icon, Sophie has shown that it's not just about basketball, it's about carving your own path, standing up for what you believe in, and doing it all with confidence and style. Whether she's dominating on the court or making waves off it, Sophie is reshaping what it means to be a modern athlete. Her journey is one of strength, authenticity, and leadership, and as she continues to break boundaries and inspire fans, Sophie Cunningham is proving that she's more than just a player, she's a force to be reckoned with in every sense of the word.